Welcome back to Morning Break and another FaceTime segment. This time, Dr. Billy Casay from Reno Tahoe Dermatology is weighing in on the Ozempic crave that no doubt you have heard about in the news. It's been kind of going around for several months now, and now you're giving us kind of the perspective from a dermatologist. So let's kind of start at the beginning for folks who may not know, what is Ozempic?
So Ozempic, or semaglutide, is a medication that was originally used or is used for diabetes. So basically what this medication does, it was released in 2017, is it mimics a hormone, GLP-1, and that hormone is released when you eat. It's released by your GI tract, and it tells your pancreas to release insulin, and what insulin does is it grabs the glucose and takes the glucose out of your system. So being a diabetic, that's really important. We're trying to lower our glucose levels, you know. At higher levels, what we found is this medication actually goes up to the brain and suppresses your appetite. So this is where it has come in as far as being a weight loss medication.
Right, but it's got some negative side effects, and I think that's what we're seeing a lot. You know, there's lawsuits going around right now, and there's people, even celebrities, who are saying, hey, I was on it, I lost too much weight, and it became a bad thing. So what are some of those negative side effects?
You know, and this is where I think it needs to be regulated, and it really needs to be regulated because a lot of people are using it for weight loss, but not really knowing what can happen. And you're losing quite a lot of weight on this medication. It is something that is injected, and it's a weekly injection, and it's titrated. So I think being with a physician and knowing kind of what that titration needs to be, because there are side effects, and like you talked about, most common side effects are going to be like GI side effects, nausea, maybe some vomiting, it may happen, gas, constipation, things like that. That's the most common. Fatigue sometimes, dizziness. So again, it really needs to be regulated. It really shouldn't be in the hands of just somebody giving you this medication to take injections of, with you not knowing what it's going to happen. But what's happening with weight loss, which is great, right? I'm all about people that need to lose weight, because obviously we're decreasing the risk of heart disease and we're decreasing the risk of diabetes, or if you have those things, you know, it can be really helpful for you. But what I'm seeing on my side is people coming in because their appetite's suppressed, they're not eating, and so when they are eating, they may not be eating the nutritious or getting the nutrition that they may need to get, like your protein and your vitamins and things like that. They're just eating kind of random stuff. So hair loss. So I'm seeing people come in talking about hair loss, and that can happen with any diet. This isn't necessarily anything specific with Ozempic. It can happen with anything that you're doing that's stressing the body out. So it's called telogen effluvium. So people are coming in, and I'm like, okay, we really need to make sure that when you are eating that nutrition that you need. The other thing that we're finding is this kind of muscle atrophy or muscle loss that's happening. So we're absolutely losing fat, but we're also seeing muscle loss. So you're starting to see people talk about Ozempic butt or Ozempic face, because we're losing our fat in our face. Our face is getting really, really skinny looking, kind of more skeletal, because as we age, our skeleton changes. And when you have more fat on your body, your face is a little more round, and now you're losing that fat. So you don't get to just specify where that fat's being lost, right? It's going to go anywhere. And then a lot of, like I said, that kind of muscle atrophy that, that we see. And we do see a little bit of muscle loss sometimes when you lose weight anyways, especially if you're not exercising. And a lot of people that have a lot of weight to lose aren't really out there exercising yet. So the big key, I would say, with any sort of weight loss program, but especially with semaglutide or Ozempic, is that you are getting out there and using those muscles, becoming active, increasing your protein intake, and doing things that are going to fortify that.
Yeah, well, I think that's really important to say, because so many times I think Americans in particular, we like a quick fix. Maybe that's just human nature, but I'm going to pick on us Americans for a little bit. We like a quick fix, and Ozempic seemed like the miracle pill that we could all take almost. You know what I mean? And yet the negative side effects are coming from the fact that you're not actually losing weight in a way that is healthy. And so at Reno Tahoe Dermatology, you're really setting a mission for the new year to help your clients lose the weight effectively without some of those negative side effects.
Yeah, no, we absolutely are, because we want to do the whole person, you know. Let us help you, you know, be the best self you can be, and because of all of this stuff starting to come in is why we're doing it. You know, so we are going to talk to people about not only what the medication does, you know, these are the possible side effects. Are you a good candidate for it? My goal is not to treat diabetes. My goal is to help you through this journey, because you need this journey or you want this journey, but let me help you do it safely and in the right way. And we have these devices that can be helpful too for those people that can't get out and can't get active, you know, with the True Body devices, as far as flex and sculpt and things like that, you know. So we have the ability to really wholeheartedly kind of prepare these people. What's really cool is we also are in partnership partnerships with like Cami Craig. She's going to be helping us and helping our
wonderful.
patients. Full Pedal is going to be helping our patients. Nutritionists and Isogenics are going to be helping our patients. So we're really kind of putting together a full scale event to really help people become whole in everything that they want to do.
Which is so important because, again, with whatever your health journey is, it is never an isolated thing. So you need a team around you, and a team also helps you stay motivated so that, you know, by the time that second week of January comes along, you don't feel like you've already fallen too far off the wagon. So,
Absolutely.
yes. Thank you, Dr. Kasey, so much for being here. All of this information is going to be on our website, colatv.com, after the show. We'll be right back.